While Bitmine crashed about like 23%, the actual company made progress. And this is something Jeff Bezos is saying. This is something that I'm saying to you. Watch the company, not the stock. The company is not the stock is not the company. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the game, I'm the wolf of Dubai.
So welcome to a brand new video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Danny and I'm looking for stocks that can go up very dramatically. Growth stocks, profitable, very innovative idea and leadership. Like I invested, for example, into Tesla, and my subscribers bought houses and apartments. So it might be worth to subscribe to all of my channels. And also make sure to check out xnDayTrading.com, where we can trade for you all automatically with our software. We have a day trading team that sends out all the trades directly, the buying and the selling into your portfolio, all done automatically. If you have $10,000 or more, we want to grow your $10,000 or more from 8 to 15% per month. So if you start with $10,000, you could be around like $58,000. And we actually want to do that many years to come. And obviously, we have very limited seats every month. So check out how many seats are available by checking out xnDayTrading.com. Now, with that said, let's dive in what's happening with the overall market situation. Okay, so first of all, you see that the Bitmine price actually last week lost a lot. Last week, we lost about 23.28%. Okay, and while this happened, actually, the company kept on developing more and more. And I posted that on my X account, and that looked as follows. So while Bitmine lost 23.28% last week, they also released phenomenal earnings. As we remember, those earnings had great news, okay? They were profitable, they had a great EPS, they had great news about the staking starting in the first quarter of next year. They actually told us that the most important now is that they are just keep on buying Ethereum. They told us that they have a dividend, and then they finally told us also that they are having the annual shareholder meeting. So much more than just a PR release, like a real big update for us shareholders out there, okay? Then they installed a new sensational team, including a CEO, which shows you that they're performing very new change in the whole company, okay? Slowly, and remember, this company is just a couple of months old considering the huge change into the business, right? Since the takeover of Tom Lee, right? So you can see that they are slowly but surely developing, and this volatility is totally normal in this kind of very early cycles. Forget about the crashing stock market, forget about the crashing crypto. Even that is, for this growth phase, it's totally normal for the company stock to be very volatile, okay? Then they accumulated about like 600 million in cash to buy more Ethereum. So that's obviously very bullish as well, because they have now a DMARC specialist that is specialized in timing those purchases, which will help BMNR to get the maximum out of their cash position. And also they bought more Ethereum. So as you can see, the company just keep on delivering and the stock price going down. This is the perfect time to get into this kind of companies. Not when the stock is not, going lower and chasing one all-time high after all-time high. It's when the stock is going down and the companies still deliver, okay? This is the best time. And here's the video. I know I showed it before and I want to show it again. Jeff Bezos saying exactly that about the stock price and the company numbers. Here we go.
So what propelled you to sell things more than books?
After books, we started selling music, and then we started selling videos. And then I got smart, and I emailed 1,000 randomly selected customers and asked them, besides the things we sell today, what would you like to see us sell? And that answer came back incredibly long-tailed. The way they answered the question was with whatever they were looking for at that moment. So like I remember one of the answers was, I wish you sold windshield wiper blades because I really need windshield wiper blades. And I thought to myself, we can sell anything this way. And then we launched electronics and toys and many other categories over time. And the vision became, because you read the original business plan, it's just books.
Your stock at one point, I think, went to $100, but then it went down to $6 or something like that.
At the peak of the internet bubble, our stock peaked somewhere around $113. Right. And then after the internet bubble, busted open, our stock went down to 6. It went from 113 to 6 in less than a year. My annual shareholder that year starts with a one-word sentence, and that one-word sentence is the word ouch.
So most of those internet companies of the dot-com era are out of business.
Yeah.
You survived. What was that made you to survive, and virtually the rest of them are gone?
That whole period is very interesting because the stock is not the company, and the company is not the stock. And so as I watched the stock fall from 113 to 6, I was also watching all of our internal business metrics: number of customers, profit per unit, everything you can imagine, defects, etc. Every single thing about the business was getting better and fast. And so as the stock price was going the wrong way, everything inside the company was going the right way. And we didn't need to go back to the capital markets. We didn't need more money. The only reason, a financial bust like the internet bubble bursting is, makes it really hard to raise money. But, we already had the money we needed. So we just needed to continue to progress.
Well, Wall Street kept saying, well, Amazon's not making any money. They're just getting customers. Where's the profits? Where are the profits? And Wall Street kept beating you up on that. And your response was, I don't really care what you think.
Amazon was, people always accused us of selling dollar bills for 90 cents and said, look, anybody can do that and grow revenues. That's not what we were doing. We always had positive gross margins. It's a fixed cost business. And so what I could see is that from the internal metrics is that at a certain volume level, that we would cover our fixed costs and the company would be profitable.
So as you can see, even Jeff Bezos is in the same, and I think that this is something that you have to understand. The best times is always to watch when a company actually delivers and fights and the stock is crashing, because it will catch up. It will catch up because the companies will deliver further. There will be good news. There is the market is recovering a little bit. There is more better sentiment in crypto and those growth and treasury stocks. It all happens in cycles, guys. And when this cycle to the downside will end, which I think will happen, and then very, very, very soon, then we see totally different prices for Bitmine, and with that, hopefully also totally different, wealth out there for all the shareholders. Okay, and let me know if you are going to the shareholder meeting. I'm really considering to go there and maybe meet some of you guys there as well. Make sure to check out xtendaytrading.com, and I see you tomorrow for a brand new video. And remember, the grass is greener always on the other side.